A client, he mentioned that, man, he wished he could have had a Monty with T-tops. And I was like, I think I know the sauce to switch it over and use any top. So you don't have to get a top off of Monty. You don't have to necessarily get a top off of Regal. Just get me a set of tops, and I can make that happen. And that's what gave it to me. Is somebody was kind of asking for it, and I wanted to see their dreams come true on it. So I threw it out there that I think I can do it, and they gave me a shot.
Ooh wee, so you got around here putting out the sauce like that? Welcome back to another episode of Custom Cars hosted by TNT.
This is Terry.
And I'm Twin. Today's topic today, man, is what's your favorite 3 cars you had growing up that made you love cars and building cars for a passion?
Okay, so my top 3 cars, I would say the first love I had for a car was a 64 Impala.
Okay, nice choice.
It was those lowrider magazines that got me. The paint schemes, having hydraulics, and during that period of time, it wasn't nothing you could find in the Midwest. So the 64 Impala is like my first choice. Choice 2 will most likely be a 57 Bel Air.
Nice.
I always had pictures of them up in my room as a kid, and I fell in love with that car. I'd never been in one. It's still a dream car of mine to have.
Okay.
And then the last one would have to be the one that really made me a car junkie real bad. It has to be a Grand National.
Whoa. That's a hell of a choice. That's a nice lineup. So my first choice would be 67 Nova, because my neighbor, growing up as a kid, my friend dad had one. Black guy was working on one my whole childhood, basically. You know what I mean? So we watched him work on it till he got it running up and down the street.
Uh-huh.
My second car was a 79 Monte Carlo. That was one of those cars that I couldn't get, as a kid. Training day, yes. I grew up in the era of we call them lowriders in Texas, where they cut the springs, put the French antenna in Hollywood, with some Recaro seats. I grew up with that era as a kid, so that was the thing for me, So, but last but not least was probably a 69, which I had Chevelle SS.
Mm-hmm.
So if I can get my hands back on one of those, that'll be nice. Okay. Anybody out there that have one that might want to sell it or donate it, get at me.
It could be rusty too. We could take care of it.
Yes. We will fix that.
Okay, so out of those 3 cars, if you could get one of them, give me a rundown on what that dream car would be. Out of those 3, what would that dream idea, what would that package be?
Okay, it would be a Pro Touring 69 Chevelle SS convertible, LSA, supercharged swap. Maybe on some 22-inch rims, mini tub. Nice, up to date interior. Not back in the day. I get the nostalgia, but
you want to read today's
modern. Yes, modern. It's like living in an apartment with shag rugs. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy right during this time. So, Martin, I would like to. I got some fabrications for it, man. You just gotta wait and see it, because I'm going to get one to the collection.
Okay.
Yeah, but I want to ask you, so what you got going on now? Like, what's going on in your collections? What are you gonna do?
In my collection?
Yeah, your personal cars, not cars you building for customers, cars we building to take to an award show. Your personal stuff.
I currently have a 71 Monte Carlo that I just picked up. It was a good deal to me, but it's a car that probably should have been scrapped. But I'm always up to a challenge, and I believe I can save it. And so that's what I got going on there with that one. I don't want to do nothing special to it. Just some rallies and letters and a nice glass pack exhaust and a big cam, and that's about it. And had that real nice choppy idle. Um, Outside of that, I only have one other car that I would say is my car, not like necessarily a shop car, and that's my T-Type.
Okay.
Currently, the first mod that I had did on it was I took the glass out of an Aero Coupe and modified my trunk and the housing and everything needed to get that Aero Coupe glass to fit in my T-Type. I probably disrespected it because it's a true T-Type, but it's my car, and it was what I wanted. I have a lot of other plans for it. Some of them I'm not going to talk about yet. If there's things that you would like to know about it, I'll answer discreetly, but there's stuff I want to keep private about what I want to do to it.
Nice. I got a couple of bills that I'm pursuing right now. Actually, I know y'all heard about the Priest I'm building. The don't.
And what's the goals with that one?
Well, we're going to put some new suspension on it, get it riding up to date. Probably build, not buy, the control arms for it.
Uh-oh.
Okay, here at TNT. Oh, man, put a LS motor in it, drive it every day.
All right, so you want to have it as a daily?
Yeah, drive it. Pull up to Sunday driving. But this new bill I got, this project I got coming out, this Super Bird.
That actually brings up a question for me. How do you feel about guys who just put their cars away? Do you think everybody should have an old school that they can actually daily drive for the joy of it? Or do you think it just takes a certain person that want to do that in the car game?
Well, I don't like trailer queens. First of all, so I don't want to be biased.
Mm-hmm.
People respectfully they can do whatever they want with their stuff, but do I like it? No, I think you should pull them out. If you got something sitting up, get it restored. Bring it out, return it to its youth.
Yeah, that's true.
Or make it even younger.
Cut it up.
Yeah.
Do something wild with it.
Modernize it. You know what I'm saying? Modernize it.
Yeah, I'll say some of the greatest joys that I've had riding around in the car was when I was in a old car that I daily drove. The best feeling that I've ever gotten out of a car driving around was in my '84 DeVille. It's just something about driving the DeVille late night, windows down, music going. It doesn't got to be special.
Yeah,
it's just a place that it can take you, and it's hard to explain, but it's something I've never felt in a new car. Like, it's not that same feeling of having the comfort of an old car that rides good, but at the same time, it turns heads while you riding good.
Man.
It's not breaking down. You may get a horn blow every so now and again.
Thumbs up.
Yeah. That's that difference that an old car I give over a new car. Like, a new car would give you that, but in the same light, it's not something unique where it's bringing back memories of that person that's in that car next to you. They remember their granddad had one of them, and man, can you take off real quick for me or do whatever it is that you need
burn rubber. Yeah, I used to ask them to burn rubber all the time, and man, it used to be old men come down the street with them loud trucks, them C10s and them the '84 square bodies. Man, they nice. I seen. I went to a show. I think it was in Louisiana.
Yeah, we were in Louisiana.
They had a guy that had a truck that was pretty nice. That was decent. I think should have won the show, but I think he got robbed.
Was that square body with the wide tires on it?
Yeah, the blue one.
Yeah, the
blue one. The gold one was a race truck. Nah, he's nice too, but he's more race side. Yeah, I'm looking to build a 6-day Firebird right now. I'm gonna let the cat out the bag.
Okay, what else you gonna let out the bag about it?
It's not gonna be your ordinary Firebird.
You're another one. Somebody not want to talk and let out the secrets.
Yeah, it's not gonna be ordinary Firebird. Matter of fact, it's gonna be a Superbird. Yeah, it's gonna have some TNT modifications to it.
Okay, give us something like what some small thought on what you got going on. What your thoughts are? I told you mine got a Aero Coupe glass in it.
I'll give you one.
What you go? Yeah, just give me one.
I'll give you one. Oh, that was big. That was a big one right there. I can't get out enough to the public just that fast. No, man. No. Somebody might do that. Yeah. It will have a nice factory color on.
Okay.
Yeah. The control arms will be built by TNT.
All right, I'm with that. All right, so there was a question you asked me on the closing of the last show, and you asked me about T-tops.
Right.
Do you remember what that question was?
Yeah. What gave you the gumption to cut stuff up like you do to put T-tops on cars that don't have them?
It started when I was doing my Aero Coupe, honestly. When I realized how much these two different cars had similarities, it started making me wonder about the T-tops. And the more I started looking and researching about it, I believed to be right. And more guys that I talked to, they will confirm that, like, Terry, I think you're right about that. That should work. And then a client, he mentioned that, man, he wished he could have had a Monty with T-tops. And I was like, I think I know the sauce to switch it over and use any top. So you don't have to get a top off of Monty. You don't have to necessarily get a top off of Regal. Just get me a set of tops, and I can make that happen. And that's what gave it to me. Is somebody was kind of asking for it, and I wanted to see their dreams come true on it. So I threw it out there that I think I can do it, and they gave me a shot.
Ooh-wee, so you got around here putting out the sauce like that?
You still got to know how to do it. I can tell you that every year and all of those will fit. You still got to figure out how to get that thing apart and put it back together. And
which is a process.
Yes, it's a process. It's harder it's actually harder than the other ways.
Hold on, Terry. Let me get that warning. Do not try that at home.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's where that's at. It wasn't nothing that I came out with this great idea or this great plan that I'm gonna kill the game by putting T-tops in G-bodies. It's somebody mentioned it, and I had been doing some research over it, and they let me try, and I was able to figure it out, and that was it. That's all that came out of that, and that's gonna be the same for most stuff that's gonna be in here. Give me an opportunity, and I'm willing to try it. You know, especially if it's gonna be something dope for the shop or, you know, have our name a little bit better. If I can pull it off, it's even better. And if I can't, I just owe them, and, you know, I'll make it up on the back end on something else. But we got to try.
That's right. My brain just be wondering. I'm just rambling. I done came up with a new idea for something we got at the shop just right now. That's first ever. Another first ever.
It be like that. I got to, I forgot about one project that I just recently touched on.
Okay.
It's not a shop. It may be a shop build, but the box world, I got something for you. I really got something for you. So that's all I'll talk about on that. But hopefully it'll be a 2-door box coming out of here for fun. That may be for sale or something, but it's going to be really different. We're going to act real bad on that one.
Okay. I like the sound of that. I
want to let the cat out the bag and everything, but
big rims. Big rims.
Something.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that outside of that, what we got?
Man, I want to tell you, boy, we got a special guest coming next week. I want y'all to tune in to. Boy, Carlos with the black and red collection.
That boy hot.
Man, he got some nice cars, man.
You see the paint on them things?
Yes, man. That color's 442, man. Hey,
dripping like baby slobber, boy.
What detail? I'm talking about paying attention to detail.
When it comes to somebody building bad rides and paying attention to detail, hey, Carlos got it. He got that eye, man. As a client, I bet he's a dope client because he gonna push you. He got a good collection.
I got a lot of questions for him. I can't wait to see him. I mean, man, I got a lot of questions for him.
Yeah, I got a lot of questions too, and I'll probably try to push him down to the shop maybe one of these days to buy something or something.
That's right. Show what TNT can do. Yeah. But if anyone else out there that build cars, they want to show their car, that don't mind nobody seeing their stuff and want to just let all our public know what they doing, come on down to TNT, give us a shout out, get in our DM. We'll get in contact with you soon as you hit us, and you'll be on TNT.
Yeah, come down here and do a burnout. If you real bad, get on the lift and show me how good the underside of your car look.
Or we can come to your shop.
Yeah, we'll come to your shop, hang out, and see what you got going on down there, and then just hang out for a while and talk.
If you people that's building cars in your garage, don't be shy. We will come to your house too. We do garage invades. It's the mom and pops. It's about the mom and pop builders. Yeah, we don't want to give the shops all the shine. We're gonna give the mom and pops a little bit too, right?
Yeah, and then you part-time builders too out there that's been having your car hidden. I might pop up on you too and embarrass you until you get that ride going.
Hey man, might light a spark to them and make them go ahead and start finishing their build.
Man, who you telling? I come in and put a couple hours in or something.
Man, great man.
I might.
Well, y'all, this is Twin.
This is Terry.
And that's all, y'all.
All right.